Well, there was a surprise ruling in Paris today where a court convicted Warner Music CEO Edgar Bronfman of insider trading linked to his former company Vivendi. Vivendi's former CEO, Messier, was also convicted of misleading investors. For more, let's bring in Bloomberg's Greg Viscusi. He joins us from our Paris bureau. Well, good afternoon to you, Greg. This is a bit of a surprise given that they were not given a similar charge in the United States. Why did they fare so much better in U.S. courts than they did in Paris?
I think there's, and good morning to you. I think there's two main reasons. One of them is I just think the threshold, from the threshold to prove these sort of financial crimes is lower in France, and these are not the first North American-based executives to find that out. I think the other reason is that in France there tends to be more of a tendency to go for the executives, not for the company. Don't forget, in the U.S. civil case, Vivendi was found guilty. It was Bronfman and Messier personally who were not found guilty. In France, they go for the man. The U.S., they go more for the company.
So what happens now?
They'll both appeal. I mean, that's for sure. And it's they probably do have a good chance in appeal. One of the oddities of the French legal system is that the prosecutor who brought this case actually wanted them to be let go. In France, it's one set of magistrates that prepares the investigation of the case, and it's another magistrate that presents it in court. And the one who presented in court said that he did not feel that it was a strong enough case and called for them to be let off. So I do think they probably have a good chance in appeal, but it'll take a long, long time. In France, I mean, George Soros was found guilty of insider trading in France in 2002. That's still going through the appeals process in France.
But Bronfman and Jean-Marie Messier were fined here, but there was a big difference in the amount that they're going to have to pay out or being asked to.
Yeah, as you said, Jean-Marie Messier got 150,000 euros. For Bronfman, it's 5 million. Now, the reason is that in Bronfman's case, it was insider trading. And when it's insider trading in France, there's a mathematical formula that kicks in that's based on the amount of the presumed profit that they made. So in Bronfman's case, the court actually had very little leeway in order to choose the fine. In Messier's case, they did have some leeway. And as I said, the prosecutor had said that they did not think that the case stood up. So that kind of explains why Messier's fine is quite low.
All right. Well, thank you for explaining the French system as compared to the U.S. It sounds like this is going to be
a bit different.
An interesting case to try to figure out. Appreciate your time.